earlier in the day, I took a story about Oloja of Epe, Oba Kamoroudeen Animashaun, who dissociated himself from his wife. And according to me, it was because she's belonging to a completely different political party than his, and she has offered herself to receive the deputy governorship ticket in her party, that's the SDP. He didn't tell us the party that he is a part of, but he just says the ruling party. But that brings the conversation of politics, especially this season, where everybody, there are various ideologies, various groups, people are being swayed, people are thinking this is what they want to go with. Homes are divided, husbands and wives are divided, mothers and fathers are divided, brothers and sisters are divided, fathers and children, or even mothers, because I remember Governor Obaseki, I think, was saying that his child is I think, I can't remember the party. Labour Party. His child is Labour Party, and he's here, he's PDP. So there are homes that are divided, and the conversation is, how do we manage this? Especially bringing it back to this man, where we're saying that does his wife need permission to run her own political ambition under a different party? Must we bring politics into marriage? Should marriage be into politics? That's the conversation this morning. You can call us on the numbers on the screen. 08127053687, 09139076948. You can also tweet to us at TVC Connect. Please hashtag your view TVC so we can read your tweets. Now, this is also important because there's a lot of division out there. There's a lot of friction, you know, and people want everybody to be on their side. Yeah. It's my way or the highway. Yeah. They believe that only, so they, and it goes away from the ideology. So it's just the same way where you're a Man U fan, I'm a Chelsea fan. I respect that you're Man U, and you respect that I'm Chelsea. We meet, we can yab, but next day we are boys. Why can't we bring that also into this political arena as we're having this? Let me hear your thoughts on this.
Hey, when it comes to marriage, it's a different ball game because expectations that, you know, marriage gives, especially in this part of our world where the man is the authority, we're in patriarchy, you know now. The man is the head, you are supposed to be the neck. Some people are not even neck, some wives are not even neck, they are leg, you know. And the man expects a certain form of loyalty. That if I belong to this political party, just because you are my wife, you should agree with me. Because the question would be, if you're not able to get people to align with you in your own family, how do you think you can manage the outside place when it comes to leadership? And it plays out even in churches. You know, there was a time, at the time my in-laws were thinking of doing their own church. He used to be a pastor in Redeem, Your Redeem, for many years. And then,
Redeem, honey.
And as Your Redeem now, for many years. And with all the politics and everything, he decided to leave and get the blessing of Daddy Gio to set up his own. At that time, the conversation was, the whole family must go with me. Even when we didn't agree, like, we don't get it. They didn't call us with you. Do your thing. There was this, I am the man, and if I am the man of the house, the whole family must go with me. He didn't even let his wife have an opinion in that. That's what I see. Because the typical African man believes that if I cannot get the buy-in of my family members, I'm seen as a failure on the outside. That's what's playing out here. And no matter how much you disagree inside the house, you must show a united front on the outside. Now, when you now bring politics to it, you believe you belong to this party, I belong to this party, and two of us are going home in the same, you know, and everybody's wondering, he can't even convince his wife to belong to his own party. Can he convince us? Can he do this? Can he do that? So I think that's where we need to be very careful. Then the permission thing, I will not lie to you. Except you're a woman that has two heads, you must learn to take permission from this our men. Even those ones that speak English that you expect, it's okay, she has a now lie. When when the crux is down, when the chips are down, you have to take permission from your husband. I'm talking from experience. As work as they look like they are woke. There are some decisions that I have to say, baby, please, can I? Or else, nothing, they shut it down. And there's nothing you can do about it.
Interesting. We'll come to this permission part. Let me hear your thoughts on this, because there are lots of people that are divided, especially seeing spouses divided. I mean, I was in the meeting just a few days ago, and one of my colleagues in the meeting was saying that her husband is completely against this how that they keep fighting. And she's trying to convince him, he's trying to convince her, and they're divided on this path. Hey. So it's across parties. What are your thoughts on this political divisions?
The way politics is run in Nigeria, you cannot be divided. Because it's about salary. In Nigeria here, it's about money. But if it was about ideologies, you cannot always agree. So there will be division, but there must be respect. I say that because the way my own family runs, we don't necessarily agree on a lot of things. We just respect each person's side. I am a very, very, I would say, full opinion kind of woman. And imagine that in an Islamic marriage. So my husband is constantly faced with, Nima, say what you think. I know you don't want to hear it. Because I really don't think what you think. We don't think the same all the time. It's never been. I've always had a mind of my own. And so when we come into the home, especially when it concerns the kids, it will be like, Auntie, make sure that I know what exactly you want to do. Imagine that it now comes to politics. We don't always agree. So, yes, if it was about...
in this decision of permission, what do you think? If you were in that woman's shoes, would you take permission? Because you now want to collect deputy governorship.
You will not take permission.
Fortunately, that's why I say, why did woman marry that kind of marriage?
Exactly.
No, she didn't know now.
No.
They know.
They negotiate. You know why? Because me now, when it comes to my career and things, I just tell him, you can't know these things. You didn't study law. Let me inform you. This is why I'm going ahead. I'm not telling you, come and give me permission of what you don't know. Do you understand? When it comes to banking or economics and statistics and all of those things, I pipe law. In fact, ordinary maths for the past 2 weeks. Ordinary maths about something.
I allow him.
I say, bros, please help my life.
It's not my life.
I know Nori. And he'll be like, how can you not know basic? I don't know. 2 + 2 can be 10. I don't really know. Help my life, because it's not my strength. So we look at it from that area of expertise and strength. If it comes to politics, he doesn't know politics the way I do. And I will tell you, you're entitled to your popular opinion, but you see, when it comes to these things, I would school you, because I have experience. I've run offices in school while I was in school, not just, I have run political offices and held political offices, and I have a basic experience of it, and I have clarity on ideologies. I know what I believe in. Recently, we were arguing about a system that works across regions in Nigeria, and he didn't see it like that. And I kept explaining, why would somebody leave their region and come and sell to you that one region's way of doing things is bad? Because they've not solved their own. If you want to criticize, you criticize from within, from your own. And
let's go to the point of this united front that BC said earlier. Because I remember that I was telling BC, or I think I said it on the show, where there was a fight many years ago that in my house we had, and till tomorrow, my husband still brings up this thing any small fight. That is how that day. You just disgrace. I'm like, what is it? In church, they'll tell us that women stop bringing back story. And they say, now you're all married, now you they bring back story from the past. What's your problem? So the issue was that he was fighting a good cause. But I felt that there could have been another way to do it. So I was trying to calm him down. But he was upset that how can I be calming down?
You should be supporting him.
Fighting. I'm not like that. I'm not a fighter.
It's not about being a fighter.
I'm not going to be here.
Even if you stand at his back and you're doing like this, that's enough. You don't need to say anything. Just be like this.
I was just saying calm down. I said, Brown, calm down.
No, you don't tell him to calm down in front of people.
No, but
please, let's not go there. You see? Give another instance.
United fronts. So the point I'm trying to make is that when you know your spouse is wrong, so for example, in your own mind, this party or this political party or this ideology is wrong. You feel it's wrong your own way. And you're trying to say, bros, come this way. And both of you, can you both live successfully in the house when both of you believe 2 different things? This is what this Oba is saying.
If there's a level of respect. Okay, no. The Oba is not running for an office, so I really don't see...
but shouldn't he accept his wife's decision?
I'm going to come to the traditional thing.
Okay.
I've not talked about why the wife must, and she can't as an Oba's wife. I'm talking about if the Oba was running for an office,
yes,
it doesn't just belong to a party. His wife and himself can always if it was about ideology, belong to different parties with different ideologies and what they believe. And they can come and bring together the ideas and it will still make sense if there's respect. But if you are running for an office, the woman has no business being in another party. The moment you're running, your husband is running for an office, for instance, if he was running for governor in his own party, immediately you hands off. That's what you could need the united front for. Not be saying, just be member of parties, fight condom, they happen.
But ideology is personal.
Yeah.
Ideology is individual.
That's the reason.
So
The thing is, we have not upgraded our minds to that level. We still have issues with people saying, I stand by this, and everybody's fighting you for not standing by what they stand by. We still have that issue. And we all came from homes and houses. So if I can have that issue with you, what makes you think if my husband stands on your side, I will not have the issue with him? I will. It's not about the marriage now. It's about the fact that we are seeing things differently. I believe this perspective is better. You believe your perspective is better. Nobody is paying attention to how exactly are you seeing your perspective. And even if I don't see it that way, can I allow you stay there and not stay
That's
there?
why I don't agree with you
Now
when
the
you say
problem-
that we've not gotten there yet. Because when we see it in sports, you're a Man U fan, you're Anissa, we know I'm just saying that in reality, when two guys have different parties, they agree that they are different.
Yeah.
They can argue.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean that outside that, they can't be buddies.
But sports is different because they are not the one playing the sports. They are spectators of the sport. So when we finish the entertainment, we go home. We go to movies and I don't like what I'm seeing, you like what you're seeing, but we don't fight. We go home. Do you understand? But now you are the participators. You are inside the cooking soup. So the decisions I take in this party will affect you. The decisions your party take, I may know some bad secret things that those people are doing that you don't know or you're not obvious to. And it's going to affect me or affect my family. And then I allow you. It's not possible.
So there's even
there's that fight that you mentioned. When it comes to small issues, you can believe different ideologies and it's okay. Do you understand? Even in religion, when one person begins to move towards another angle from the original that we all started with, it's usually a major problem in the marriage because your ideologies are changing. Somebody believes I have to pray 5 times. Another person is saying, no, I just sit down, meditate, and I'm good. It causes a lot of issues because now 2 of you are in the same house, but you're now having different attributes, which will mislead the children because they won't know who to follow. The stronger person, listen now, Morayo, the stronger person will drag the kids.
I don't agree with
the person who has more influence over the children will follow.
Let me.
So it causes a form of division.
Okay, that's
wait, so can I finish that your fight? Because I'm interested in that fight.
I want to respond to this
with Mr. Brown. Wait, let me finish that fight.
We'll come back to
that fight.
That's a long time ago.
I know. I'm just telling you for next time. Don't try it again. You will stand at his back and do like this. Then when you enter the car, you say, but you know,
you
know, Senna, you mess up. And that's what we're saying. So when it comes to big positions like this, you must find a way to agree or get the permission and buy-in.
See, I didn't want to forget what I wanted to say, but let me go on the break.
Okay, when we come back.
We'll be right back.